Hi, welcome to Skill Video, Geometry Chapter 1, Skill 3, Partitioning. Now these videos, you don't have to take notes. These are not assignments. They are just there to help you. So if you believe you need more help with this, watch the video as many times as you need and take as much notes as you need to increase your abilities at this skill. So these types of questions start out asking, what's the coordinate that would partition the line segment at a certain ratio? So the first question, example number 1, I'm going to do a 2-to-1 ratio. So the first step is we need our line segment. So they need to give us coordinates so that we can partition this line. So imagine they gave us the coordinates of the line. A is 5, 3, and B is -4, 9. So the first step is to plot those coordinates if they've not already plotted those for us. So I'm going to just set up an X and a Y axis here and plot these points. So B would be -4. So there would be B, and there would be A. And it would be wise, I don't have the use of my other hand, but it would be wise to use a straight edge to see if you can find exactly the straight line. Now, as I look at this line, again, I'm going to be at a segment at a 2-to-1 ratio from, and let's say they said A to B. So that means I'm going to start on a journey from A. Sometimes they want to go right to left or left to right. So let's say I'm going to start here and a 2-to-1 ratio. So that means I want to go in 3 equal jumps. 3 equal jumps. So step 1, add the two numbers together. And so that's how many we're going to cut the line in. So I'm going to cut the line in 3 equal pieces, and I want to go on a journey 2 miles and stop with 1 mile left. So I believe my coordinate is somewhere there. Some students would be able to be pretty confident to find the coordinate of that point. So that looks like -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so my guess is that the partition, I'll just call it point P, is at -1, +7. Now there's a couple ways you can make sure that you did that right. So one way is to, again, take a straight edge, line this up, and think about, again, you've got to go 2 to 1. So you can look at the vertical line here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 cut in 3 equal pieces would be 2. So you just need to hop 2 boxes in order to cut this into 3 equal pieces, the vertical line. 2, 4, 6. And again, for the same reason, if you're going to go on a journey from A to B. So I got to go from A to B. So I need to go at a 2-to-1 ratio. So go the first 2 miles and stop, have 1 mile left. So I'm going to put an arrow there. I can also do it again, the horizontal line, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So this is 9. How would I cut 9 into 3 equal pieces? That would be 3 hops. So that's how many boxes I'm going to hop. 3 boxes at a time. And notice if I went on a journey from A to B, so I started at A, I want to go on a ratio 2 to 1, 2 with 1 left over. Notice these arrows are both pointing at that coordinate. So I'm positive that I got the right coordinate. Next example. I want to go on a ratio of 3 to 2 from D to E. Okay. So I'm going to put D at -1, 6 and E at 4, -4. So let's go ahead and plot that. -1, 6 is D. 4, -4. 4, -4. So use a straight edge, go from D to E, and I want to go, oops, sorry, you weren't able to see that, so I'll give you a second, maybe pause the video. I graphed these 2 points. I want to go on a ratio 3 to 2. So that means step 1, I got to add these up. 3 plus 2 is 5. So that's how many I'm going to cut the line in. When I cut the line in 5 equal pieces, 5 is a lot harder to cut. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. Something like that. I'm not sure. I just made that line really light because I'm just not sure. And if I was sure, though, I'd start at D, go to E, and I'd go 2 hops and stop, leaving 3 more hops left. So somewhere around here. I'm not positive. This is kind of my guess area right now. Okay, so now to be positive, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the pathway if I went from D to E, but what if I had to stay on the lines here? And I'm going to try to cut the vertical line in 5 equal pieces and the horizontal line in 5 equal pieces. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is, the vertical line is 10, and so to cut 10 in 5 equal pieces, I just need 2 hops on each of those boxes. So let's go ahead and do that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now if I went on a journey, I want to go 3 and leave 2. So 3 and leave 2 left over. So I'm going to put an arrow here. Oh, I messed up a minute ago with my guess. I was supposed to go from D to E, and I was supposed to go 3 and leave 2 left. 3 and go 2 left. So I actually think my dot's actually closer to here. Somewhere right around there, because I need to go 3 and leave 2 left. Okay, now let's do the bottom, the horizontal line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I have 5 boxes cut into 5 equal pieces, I get 1 hop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, I need to go 3 hops, 1, 2, 3, and put an arrow. So notice, oh yes, good. My guess here looks correct. And the coordinate, this was my X and Y axis, the coordinate happens to be 2, 0. Pretty cool. So this is the coordinate that is the partition 3 to 2 from D to E. Let's do another one. Let me adjust my light so you can see this. Okay, so the next question says, what if you had a point A, 2, 4, and B, 6, 2, and what if they said the partition 1 to 1? Well, this is kind of interesting. I'm going to add that up. 1 plus 1 is 2. So they want me to cut it in 2 equal pieces. But notice this is an even proportion. Instead of back here on 3 to 2 or 2 to 1, this is actually the same thing as the midpoint. Okay, so let's try that out. I'm going to go ahead and graph it. 2, 4. And 6, 2. So 2, 4, 6, 2. Just guessing, I think it's right here. I think this is the coordinate I'm looking for. That looks like the middle. But I can't be positive. I should probably do some math first. So it says cut the thing into 2 equal pieces. That's what we're going to cut the line. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Once again, it looks totally in the middle. And I want to go 1 mile, leaving 1 mile left. Go 1 mile, leave 1 mile left. Pretty sure it's there. I can use, though, the same technique vertically and horizontally. So vertically I have two boxes. 2 boxes cut into 2 equal pieces is just 1. So go 1 box at a time, 1 hop of your boxes, 1 box at a time. And again, I want to go 1 hop, leaving 1 hop left. Looks pretty good. Now horizontally, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. 4 boxes cut in 2 equal pieces would be 2. My marker's getting a little old. So I got to go 2 hops per box. So 2, 4. Once again, I want to put my arrow where I've gone 1 hop, leaving 1 hop to go. Notice my arrows are pointing at that coordinate. So that was a good guess. My coordinate is 4, 3. So my partition at a 1 to 1, or my midpoint, is 4, 3. Now I want to show you something that's kind of interesting. Notice that the number 3, the y-coordinate, is halfway between the number 4 and 2. Notice the number 4 is halfway between 2 and 6. So that should make sense. Thanks for joining us for partition.